What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing the review for Boruto 189 and oh gosh, if you haven't seen my reaction and you want to see me react to the episode, it will be linked in the description below. But oh my god, this episode was something else. As I said last couple of weeks, I was expecting top tier quality out of this episode, and man, it did not disappoint. The quality was amazing, the fight was really well done, the choreography was superb. Now there were some differences here and there if you compare it to the manga, but most of all it was a carbon copy of the episode. Like the core and important moments that were shown in the manga were amazingly done in this episode. Let's get into the review, and also if you haven't seen, I'm going to be needing you guys' help, because if you want to vote for the best anime openings of this season, music wise and visual wise, there's going to be the links in the description for the poll. I made a video earlier asking you guys to vote, and if you want me to make this video, I need at least 12 votes. Go ahead, go to the description, and if you want to vote for the best anime openings of this season, winter 2021, vote. Alright, well, first of all, we start reusing a scene from last week's episode and also last chapter, which was chapter 24, which was the scene when Kawaki is climbing up the mountain to confront Garo. They use it 2 times, one before the opening, one after the opening, obviously with better animation. And as you can see, this episode has the manga art style in it, which looked really cool. Sadly, it's only going to last for this week's episode. Next week's episode is going to go back to the anime art style, which, I mean, it's not bad, but I really prefer the manga art style. I like that a lot, especially Boruto's hair, because in the manga he doesn't have his little stem, his little ahoge. But preferences, grateful for the decision to go with the manga art style this episode. And after that little bit of reuse of that scene, we have the first round of fighting between Kawaki and Garo, which is a bit different. Well, not a bit different, it's actually a good amount of different from the manga, because in the manga we only see Kawaki using his arm ability to extend his arm like 2 or 3 times. You'll be seeing the panels right now, and in the anime it's way different. We have more taijutsu, we have Kawaki using his arm or fragments of his arm as tools, as weapons. We can see him in the anime drawing like his pieces of his arm as projectiles, which is really cool, because in the manga, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. Obviously you can't do all that with drawings, but in the anime it makes a bit more sense, and he uses his abilities in a more creative way, which makes him look even cooler than he is, because it shows his high IQ in when fighting. Also, one added scene in the anime was when he uses a fragment, well, 2 fragments of his arm as shoes, if you wanna look at it like that, which, as I said in the reaction, I noted that this was different. I didn't remember that being in the manga, but it is a welcome addition. Choreography was just amazing. Basically, the 2 things that were exactly the same as in the manga were when Garo is firing the fire beams or whatever explosions, and Kawaki is running around. That is shown in the manga, and a bit of taijutsu and you know, the arm and stuff like that. But yeah, the anime did a stellar job animating this, adding to the fight. It was, what do you want me to say? It was amazing. It was really well done. After this, we see Kawaki getting tired, and remember in the episode when he starts like punching Garo, and then he doesn't even flinch, and then Kawaki kind of powers up again because he gets thrown into the air, then grabs a little piece of his arm, turns around, shields himself from Garo trying to pierce him mid-air with his little black thingy, and then proceeds to to almost stab Garo with his arm and then breaks. That is a scene added in the anime. In the manga, what really happens is we are in the fight between Kawaki and Garo, and then all of a sudden Garo starts stomping on Kawaki. In the anime, this was really well done. We also see Kawaki having like a calm side, like trying to relax. Okay, we're in a fight, so calm, stay focused. And this happens. Garo starts throwing Kawaki around like a puppet, starts punching him, slicing his clothes off and stuff like that, which in the manga it's shown but not as much as in the anime. The anime expanded this scene, which is something I really like about Studio Pierrot animating Boruto. I may hate them because they're going week to week, it's ongoing, it could be seasonal. They added some anime original stuff, which some of it was good, like the Kara thingy was really good, but some of it was not up to the level of expectations that people had from Boruto. But that's in the past. Hopefully we can keep this level of animation, this level of anime original content going forward. Now, once Kawaki gets captured by Garo, we see another anime only original scene, which is when Garo fires another laser beam towards Boruto because he wants to save Kawaki, and then Konohamaru goes and saves Boruto. This is actually a nice addition because, as we all know, Konohamaru has been trash the whole series. Like, he hasn't done a thing, which is really disappointing because, as I said, and I will keep saying it, I had wished for Konohamaru to be as OP as Kakashi in original Naruto. Maybe not as OP power level wise, but at least as the figure of authority. Like, I'm your sensei, I'm your jonin, I'm, for God's sake, I'm the third Hokage grandson, I'm Asuma Sarutobi's niece or something like that. I don't remember what exactly their relationship is, but he was supposed to be like so powerful. He wanted to be the 8th Hokage, like he was supposed to be at least Kakashi level or something like that, and what a disappointment. But this scene saves him a little bit in this episode. And then we see Kawaki activating Karma, Boruto's Karma resonating with it. Really well done. The sound effect, the music was really well done also. Then we see Kashin, Koji, and Delta having their little dialogue, saying that, oh, Garo was way too reckless, but now Kawaki has finally been captured. And Kashin Koji tells Delta, yo, wait, calm down, slow down a little bit, the best is yet to come. And then we see Kawaki activating Karma Seal, Boruto's Karma resonating with Kawaki's, and man, this was really amazing because Kawaki just one shot destroys Garo's arm, completely obliterates it, and Garo just starts fighting for his life, firing laser beams at Kawaki absorbing them like it's nothing. And one thing I noted in the reaction was that I'm not really sure if those laser fire beams, whatever they were made out of chakra, because if I remember correctly, Karma is only able to absorb chakra based things. It will be explained a little bit later on in the manga. Gets explained a little bit later on. I don't know if the anime is going to explain it a little bit sooner, maybe not, who knows. But in theory, Karma is only able to absorb like chakra based techniques or ninjutsu. If you have a real fire and use your technique to spread it around, Karma is not going to be able to absorb it. So maybe those fire laser beam thingies were I don't know, chakra, they use chakra or some sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, the most logical thing would be for them to be using some sort of fuel or gas or gasoline, something like that. But that's really not important because Kawaki looks so badass absorbing everything. Garo is completely he's just he's terrified of Kawaki because he now has such a power up. He's about to get like completely destroyed, and then Kawaki just stabs through him with his arm ability. And in the anime it's a bit scaled up, because in the manga we obviously the arm ability gets through Garo, but it's not as big as in the anime. You'll be seeing the comparisons, and oh god, just Kawaki proceeds to blast Garo away. Anime did a wonderful job animating this. Like, it looked great, it looked amazing, it looked very, very well done as the whole episode. Then people were saying that Garo's lower body was gonna get censored. Thank god it didn't. Thank god it even added more blood. It looked way more dramatic, because we see like Garo's lower body just dropping and rolling around, and like the blood on the floor and everything, which is really good, because this means we're getting into more serious stuff right now. Like, we're going to stop censoring stuff. We're going to stop making this an anime for little kids, and we're going to start like seeing a little bit more blood, more serious fights, more serious everything. And then we go back to Delta Kashin Koji talking about, oh, it's great, Kawaki annihilated everyone, like not only Garo but the Leaf Shinobi. Kashin Koji notices that Boruto absorbed Kawaki's like explosion, shockwave, whatever you want to call it. And the dialogue between Boruto and Kawaki is all exactly the same. Like, you're saying that you are not from Ka, but it looks like you can use your power really well and stuff like that. But what Kawaki doesn't know is that Boruto was only able to activate it because Kawaki was there. Kawaki was activating his karma, so he has not been able to activate it by himself. And we see Kashin Koji's decision to let Kawaki be taken by the Leaf Village, that he will retrieve Kawaki at some point later in the series. And Kawaki just turns off, basically. In the anime it looked like he was like smoking or something, like he overheated. Katasuki confirms this, saying that Kawaki overheated. We see Kawaki hating on his karma because, I wish I didn't have this. He also mentioned that that power wasn't his, that's why he hated it when he was about to blast Garo's face off. And that's really cool, because we can see that Kawaki is not happy having karma. He hates karma. And another anime original scene was when Katasuki grabs some of Kawaki's blood to put it inside a test tube, and then it kind of explodes and turns into this black thingy. That was also a bit interesting. And we finish this episode and this chapter with Dr. Katasuki's statement that Kawaki is a piece of art. Basically all his body has been modified, and he's super impressed that there's somebody out there capable of doing such things. Mitsuki mentions if Kawaki is the same as him, and Katasuki tells him that no, his body is different, he was engineered in a different way. And Boruto tells everyone that they should take Kawaki back to Konoha to Naruto. And with this, we finish this episode and this chapter. This episode was also one full chapter, which is really, really good. We appreciate this because this way we can animate a whole chapter in one episode, instead of like having to put 2 or 3 chapters together, because as you know, there are not a lot of chapters. We are waiting for chapter 56 in let's see, like 12-13 days, and we are already at chapter 25, so we only have like 25, 26, 30 chapters left for the anime to adapt. I mean, that would mean like 30 episodes at best. And remember that the manga comes out monthly, so there's not enough time. We're going to have like obviously some anime expansion content. I just hope it's really good. It could be really good. I just, please don't let us go like another whole year like having some really, really bad quality fillers. I'm more than welcome to have like some Kawaki anime original content, as long as it's good. I don't care if it's not manga adaptation, because God, this is really good. They're going to explore Kawaki's character, Kawaki's development. I don't know how. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes from here. So there you have it. This was the review. Not a lot to review, actually, just to praise the animators, everyone. Amazing episode, really good quality, really good music, really good choreography, really good direction, really good animation, really good character design, really good everything. Awesome, top tier. One of the best episodes of the franchise so far. And as you notice, there wasn't any spoiler zone section because it was only a fight. There was not many information to pull manga spoilers from, so this review is safe for anime onlys. I'm just letting you know that even though this fight was really good animated, I cannot, like, this is only the beginning. Like, if they put this amount of animation and budget in this episode, that when you compare it to later manga chapters, I mean, it's good, but it's not that relevant. Like, the fights to come are way better. They have higher stakes. They have way more cool powers than this one. And if they animated this as good as they did, oh god, I cannot wait to see the upcoming fights animated. But this was it. I hope you liked it. Hopefully you all have this Sunday afternoon, night, if not Monday. I think you'll have it on the afternoon because it's really early right now, like 10 a.m. And I'll have like 5-6 hours to edit this. I don't have to, there's like not a lot of comparison, so it shouldn't take this long to edit. But if you like this video, if you want to see more content like this one, not only for Boruto but for some other anime, I have some content planned. I just need the time to film it, edit it, and upload it. But as always, it's been a pleasure. Hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to vote for your favorite anime openings of the season. Links in the description below. And I'll be seeing you really soon. Have a nice one. It's been great. Bye bye.